Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Tyler Chatwood, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he uses both the four-seam and the two-seam fastball, and what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Dribbled to the right side. One away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to hitting the Coors Field, everybody thinks home runs. I think it's the gaps, man. There's so much room for a ball to bloop in or to land in the gap, and it doesn't even have to go to the ballpark for you to get a base hit. So this is a hitter's paradise in a lot of different ways.
Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball two.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana. Chop foul over towards the dugout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Matt Garza will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Bombers, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Hard hit ball to second. Perez fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here out to straightaway central. Broxton's under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
Striding in,
Right fielder,
George Springer.
George
First cuts for him here with the
Springer.
bases open and two away. Garza sets his sights. Here's the delivery. Pitch is popped up. Perez trying to get there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 8, Ryan.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan is to go up the middle, good things can happen.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And a dive, but he's back in. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much. Two good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A runner at first with no outs here. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Just keeping him close. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic.
First baseman.
And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the big leagues, but boy, can he catch. He can still catch and throw. He'll fool you every now and then, too, but he calls a tremendous game.
The 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1, show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Keon Broxton is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Number 7 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
Here's Manny Machado now. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villar onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Garza pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Some of the natural splendor of Denver and the surrounding areas. So we thank you for joining us here for Matinee Baseball on MLB Network.
Center fielder, Keon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Keon Broxton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One and one. Here it comes.
Nope,
and he misses. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Third inning, no score to this point. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Standing in now, Matt Garza. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. So digging in now, Buster Posey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Posey.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
In now, Tyler Chatwood as he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Here's George Springer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1. And the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in for his second at bat, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging on the first pitch, and this is bounced to the shortstop. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Garza sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here this half. On to striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early.
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
Hernan Perez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that misses, 2-1.
Third pitch of the game, and we're already missing pitches. Wow. If I'm a pitcher right now, I'm a little frustrated. If I'm a hitter, feeling pretty good. This could be an offensive game today.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled back. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Domingo Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a line drive, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
He'll try again. 1-2. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cain is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cain is retired, and there's one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Ready now, Travis Shaw. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now he'll step off.
Fans, do you have what it takes to be an umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the
second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Michael Brantley. You can put him anywhere out there in the outfield. He can play left, right, or center, and we may see that before the game is over. He's that versatile. He can go get it with the best of them.
Here comes the first pitch. Number 7 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
Stepping in, Keon Broxton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting 5th.
And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Little dribbler down the line. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt here in the third. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 52, Jimmy
Stepping
Nelson.
up to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Third inning, no score to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping
Second
in and
baseman,
ready for another shot,
Hernan
Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters.
Oh, just a sec. What a play. Safe. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
Enter John Gray.
Into the box, John Gray, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Full count. Here it comes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels right. All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer ranging back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Braun. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
They go away here as he reaches for one and hits it on the ground to third. A quick out, number 1.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Striding in once again, George Springer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. And our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, Major League Baseball is proud to announce the creation of All-Stars Among Us, a program that will identify 30 outstanding individuals who have dedicated themselves to community service. To learn more, visit us online at MLBGoBeyond.com. This is Beyond Determination. This is Beyond Baseball.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, number 7. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Posey is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Seager is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Skied into straightaway right. Santana giving chase. One away. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
To this point in the game, he's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Seager is on his way home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Oh, man, I love those kinds of plays. Base hit to the outfield, and he comes up throwing. We all knew it was going to be close all the way, but it was right on the money to halt him in his tracks. That was a big-time throw.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. 2
outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got one pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
The 0-2 home. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Striding in once again, Jimmy Nelson. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Jimmy Nelson.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Jonathan Villar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Tough to swing when that bat's sitting on his shoulder. I think he's being a little bit too patient right here. Now he's got to really protect and battle.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Digging in to try it again, John Gray. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Eduardo Nunez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-2 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Braun. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Carlos
attention,
Estevez is on to pitch from the
pitching,
bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Estevez.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Domingo Santana is retired to start out the 7th. Ready once again, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Brewers lead it 1-0. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. So striding forward now, Manny Machado. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Keon Broxton 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon.
Keon
Broxton. A high fastball is in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Squared that one up just a little late. The next 0-2. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him to go down swinging there. Keon Broxton goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stephen Vogt stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Just got a piece up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Jimmy Nelson is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Coming over for this is Springer, but he won't have a play. It's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front. 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit out towards second. No problem here. 1 away. Orlando Arcia is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Brewers lead it 2. So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Domingo Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
The left fielder,
Here's Ryan Braun now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now, Travis Shaw. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Inside, ball 1.
Started. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty spring training contest between the Bombers and the Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Here's Michael Brantley. Cain runs. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Wow, we're only two batters in, and they're already on the board. Leadoff man has a solid at-bat, roping a single. Then the man in the two-hole delivers an RBI that gets a run across. Always nice to get a lead this early.
Here's George Springer as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I got the count.
And this one's in the dirt. No one out with a runner at second. And here's a slider, strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Hit to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Miller Park. Omaha leads it 1-0. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Domingo Santana is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Second inning straight. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Is taken in for out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Just got a piece up the line. But that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Boats got it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now batting, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So no runs. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Ryan Braun.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding into the box, Travis Shaw. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
1-1. Here it comes. And he misses, 2-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, number 7. Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park.
Leading off for Omaha.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Hit to short. Villar scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is it got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Ready for another chance. George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bombers are out on top, 1-0. And that'll be.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Now in the box, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Batting 9th. Pitcher, Junior Guerra.
Digging in now, Junior Guerra. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Bombers are out in front, 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Braun will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Fouled straight back.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Bombers lead it 1-0. Digging in, Hernan Perez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he misses there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Right fielder number 16.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Bombers on top, 1-0. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He was starting to settle in. He has retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Aaron Nola.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Nola comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Center fielder number 6.
Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really anxious. You took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. Home half of the 5th coming up. Omaha is out in front here, 1-0. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Left fielder Ryan Braun.
In there, 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Brewer fans, be sure to stop by Autograph Alley, an exhibit featuring baseballs autographed by baseball legends.
1 run, just 1 hit,
everywhere.
and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, number 7. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Keon Broxton.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
This ball will be chopped foul.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Now another 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out success, and Stephen Vogt will bat next. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
That misses. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, all tied at 1-1. So striding in, Junior Guerra. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Junior Guerra.
Too high, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Now the pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Hernan Perez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Seventh inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 5, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And so they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Digging in once again, Aaron Nola. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Elvis Andrus will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andrus.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Braun. And the inning is over. No run. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Fielder, Domingo Santana.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Braun comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. High pop up. Calling for it, Goldschmidt. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Skied into very shallow right. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Carlos Torres has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. In now is Lorenzo Cain. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Into the stands. He got it. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pitch on the way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, Matt, he's already got 2 strikeouts. He's really struggling. Right there tells us how bad. You got 2 strikeouts. You go up there and you swing at a ball out of the zone. He's not seeing anything right now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Number 7 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance. Number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Strike called, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Neil Walker.
Hit on the ground but foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Stephen Vogt.
Now in the box, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Number 33 is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 33.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Down the third baseline. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back with the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Seager.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's Daniel Murphy now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. A pitch out, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Josh Harrison will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
And this is taken outside for ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two men are on with two men out. Softly hit out to short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. Eduardo Nunez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 36, Eduardo Nunez.
Josh Harrison will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. Orlando Arcia is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Hit down the third base line. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. 1-1, here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan
stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Jonathan Villar.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. In now, Jonathan Villar, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs. Two mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio.
Right
Hadn't
fielder,
seen it in that entire at-bat.
Domingo
What happens?
Santana.
Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they can't. Number 71 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 71.
Chad Green. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Melvin Upton Jr. is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Line to the right side, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax, relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Brantley.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 1-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. One and 2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Vogt gathers, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. David Robertson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Leadoff base hit, bottom of the 10th inning. Matt, we might be treated for a walk-off. I'm curious how they're going to try to move him home. Will they manufacture him by bunting? Let him steal? They got maybe a possible ball in the gap he can score on. Let's see how the inning unfolds.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Number 33.
Into the box now, number 33, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And Posey will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned. Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Eric Sogard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And all 3 runners on the move here. Now a bunt attempt here. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Arcade attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Number 14.
Hernan Perez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
0-2, a pitch down the middle. What a gift, and he didn't miss it. Nice job getting the hit.
Fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.